Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm JC and welcome to another Falcon Visuals video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the different tools Blender has for modeling stuff, modeling geometry. So we're going to jump straight into the video. The first thing that we're going to do is going to add a cube. So we're going to press Shift A, go to our meshes and add a cube. Let me just check it out. It's gonna input. I was working on this scene, but yeah, once you add something, it's gonna be where the center of your cursor is. So let's jump into here. So you got your cube, right? So you guys, for 3D stuff, you need to know some things. If you select your cube and press tab, you can go to the edit mode. And in this mode, you can edit vertices and polygons. I'm going to explain a little bit about that in a second. So if you go here, you can see you have your, besides edit mode, you have your vertex select. Then you have your edge select and your face select. So we are going to jump between these three to make our models and make our shapes. Basically, whatever we want to do, we will make with these three things. So if you hit one on your keyboard, it's gonna put out the vertex mode. So if you click here, as you can see, a vertex is a point in a 3D space or in a space, okay? So once you are here, you can, okay, I'm gonna show you the edge is the combination between two vertices. So I'm grabbing these two vertices, this is the edge. And the face is a combination of three vertices or more. So this can be a face if you go to 3 and you hit this. This is a face composed of 1, 2, 3, 4 edges and 4 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's how you form a face. So if I go here and I select this vertex, and I can modify this vertex with these tools, move, rotate, scale, however I want. So if I grab this and move it up, it's gonna create a little peak. And just like this, I can lower this, you know, you can play around to fit your necessities. So you can do shapes like this, okay? So if I grab here and rotate, I can rotate this face, okay? So back to the vertices. What, yeah, you can move vertices from one side to another, from different axes. So Z axis, Y axis, X axis. Now I'm gonna show you what you can do also with the edges. It's the same thing. You can just grab them and stretch them, make it big, make it small, you know. You can rotate and scale faces. You cannot do this with edges because there's no way you can rotate this edge. You work with rotating faces. So as you can see here, you can rotate this face. Or if you want a different face, you can do it like this or like this. It's up to you. You can also scale faces. So if I hit my scale, you can scale it from here and to make this shape, you know. Or you can make it narrow like this. Or you can just grab it like this, you know. There's different things you can do. But if you hit scale, if you hit S, sorry, and move your mouse, it's gonna scale uniformly across all axes. So now we have this shape that we made. Very easy. You can do this with a lot of mesh, with all the meshes. You go to edit mode, hit tab. And right now we are familiar with move, rotate, scale. And yeah, transform is the same. I never use it like this, but if you want to use it like this, you can too, you know. So once you are familiar with move, rotate, and scale, we're gonna pass to some other tools that are here available for us. So I'm gonna begin with Extrude. What Extrude is going to allow us to do is make an extrusion of a face. So if I go here, click and drag, as you can see, I made an extrusion of this front face we were working on. And notice how it's different when I move up. It doesn't create new edges or vertices. But as soon as I extrude, it's going to create another face upwards. And I'm gonna get 4 new faces, which I originally didn't have. So this comes in handy when you want to do certain stuff or you want your model to have subdivisions. And if you hold and click, you're gonna see there's a lot of options for extruding faces. You know, you can extrude like this, you can do all sorts of things, whatever you like. So that's what extrusions are good for. And you can also extrude inwards, so create something like this with some edges. Now I'm going to show you, you know how this looks like a kind of ugly with these thin edges that looks like paper or cardboard? Well, I'm gonna show you another tool, which is Inset Faces. What this tool is gonna allow us to do is make a size reduction of the face that we're working on. So if I click, hold, and drag, I'm gonna make like this inset, okay? And from here, you're going to work with another face, and you can just grab it also, you can just rotate it, you can do whatever you want with this new face you have here. I even can extrude this face inwards, so you're gonna see in a moment. Sorry, extrude region, and I'm gonna put this down, and it's gonna create something like this. You know, it looks like a nice hole in the model, right? So those are like the basic tools you guys are going to be using, and obviously you can keep insetting things, extruding, keep insetting things, extruding, and you can also scale faces, extrude. You know, you can just go about modeling this way. Also, I want to show you, okay, let me show you the Bevel Tool. So if you look here in our model, we have very sharp edges. So that's what the Bevel Tool is. It's going to remove those hard edges. It's gonna make it more smooth, as you can say. Yeah, it's gonna make your models smooth and your mesh smoother. So another tool I want to show you guys is the loop cut. If you go here and click the loop cut, you get these like yellow lines indicating where your loop cut is gonna be. If you hold and drag, you can move this from up and down. So let's say I want to add another face here. So right now I have a loop cut, and if I press 3 and select, I have another face to work. So I can just stretch it, or you can also hit, if you want to extrude something, you can hit E on your keyboard and it's gonna extrude. And if I go here, hit extrude, it's gonna do the same, okay? So suddenly now we have like a cross or something like that, okay? So there you go. This looks like a chapel or something like that. But yes, you can go about modeling this way. Also, you can make as much loop cuts as you want. Let me just. If you make like a loop cut here, you can also bevel this edge and create a face, another face, and you can extrude. You can select a face and extrude also. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. And the last tool I'm going to show you guys is the knife tool. So you go here and select this face and go here where it says knife. You're gonna make an incision. So let's see, you go here and you want to make, I don't know, something like a curve or a river or something like that, or a pond. Maybe just cutting a little design here, something nice. Obviously, if you want to make it look cooler, you're gonna spend much time with this tool, but you have to return to the same point. Hit enter, and it's gonna create another shape here. So this way you can extrude this shape. And another thing you can do with the shapes you cut out is press your right click, and then you can go here where it says separate, and if you hit separate selection, it's gonna make another mesh just of this thing you cut out. So basically you can just remove this from the original model, and if you hit tab also, you can extrude this face and make a separate object. So I don't know, maybe you want to, it's an example, you want to make like a map, like states of Europe or something like that. You can just click this and yeah, cut out your geometry and then extrude it, and suddenly you have like a 3D region like type of shape, you know? Yeah, well, that's basically all the tools I wanted to show you guys. Later in future videos we're going to be reviewing these tabs and what you can do with them. I'm gonna leave the video up to here, guys. If you have any questions or something you want to discuss, you can leave it on the comment section, or you can post a question on the Discord group. I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be reviewing all you guys' questions if you have any. So thanks for staying and watching this tutorial. Thanks for joining the Discord group. I'm hoping, guys, to see you there on the Discord group. So I hope you like this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.